The prohibition of swine, pork, in Islam is a clear and definitive ruling, and understanding the reasons behind it provides insight into the Islamic worldview. Here is a detailed explanation of why pork is prohibited. Haram. 1. The primary reason, a divine command. The most fundamental reason for a Muslim is that it is a direct command from God in the Quran. This divine injunction is sufficient for a believer. There are several verses that explicitly state this prohibition. He has only forbidden to you dead animals, blood, the flesh of swine, and that which has been dedicated to other than Allah. Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, 2, 173. Say, I do not find within that which was revealed to me, anything forbidden to one who would eat it unless it be a dead animal, or blood spilled out, or the flesh of swine, for indeed, it is impure. Rice. Quran, Surah Al-An'am, 6, 145. From an Islamic perspective, the ultimate wisdom behind all divine laws rests with God. Human intellect is limited and may not comprehend the full wisdom, but a believer submits to the command. 2. The concept of rijis, impurity. As seen in the verse above, 6, 145, the Quran specifically describes the flesh of swine as rijis, translated as impure, filthy, or abomination. This impurity is not just physical but also spiritual and moral. Spiritual impurity, consuming it is seen as spiritually contaminating, a violation of the state of purity that a Muslim is encouraged to maintain for prayer and a God-conscious life. Physical impurity, this leads to the logical and health-based reasons that we can observe. 3. Health and hygiene reasons. While the primary reason is religious, Islam is a faith that aligns with human well-being. Modern science has confirmed numerous health risks associated with pork, which Muslims see as the wisdom behind the divine law. Parasites and diseases. Pigs are omnivorous scavengers and can carry a wide range of parasites and diseases transmissible to humans. Trichinella spiralis, a parasitic worm that causes trichinosis, leading to muscle pain, fever, and can be fatal. Taenia solium, pork tapeworm, can cause cysticercosis, which can lead to seizures, brain damage, and blindness. Hepatitis E. Pigs are a primary reservoir for this virus, which can cause severe liver inflammation. High fat and cholesterol. Pork is often high in saturated fat and cholesterol, contributing to atherosclerosis, heart disease, obesity, and diabetes. Biological factors. Pigs have a very basic digestive system and sweat very little, which means many toxins are retained in their bodies and fat tissues. 4. Ethical and ecological reasons. Some scholars and thinkers also point to broader ethical and environmental concerns. Habitat and diet. Pigs often thrive in filthy, unsanitary conditions and can consume almost anything, including their own waste, carcasses of other animals, and garbage. This is seen as contrary to the Islamic principle of consuming what is tayyib, pure, wholesome, and good. Environmental impact. Large-scale pig farming is associated with significant environmental pollution from waste runoff. 5. A unifying command across Abrahamic faiths. It is important to note that the prohibition of pork is not unique to Islam. It was also a command in previous Abrahamic religions. In Judaism, the prohibition is explicitly stated in the Torah, Leviticus chapter 11, 7-8 and Deuteronomy chapter 14, 8, and the pig, because it parts the hoof and is cloven-footed but does not chew the cud, is unclean to you. You shall not eat any of their flesh, and you shall not touch their carcasses, they are unclean to you. In early Christianity, while many Christians today believe this law was abrogated, as seen in Acts 10 in the New Testament, Jesus himself stated, Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have not come to abolish them but to fulfill them. Matthew chapter 5:17. The original prohibition was part of the divine law given to the children of Israel. From an Islamic perspective, the Quranic revelation served to reiterate and confirm this ancient prohibition, which had been lost or altered over time. In summary, the Islamic stance on swine is multifaceted, theological. It is a direct, unambiguous command from God in the Quran, and the flesh of swine is described as rijis, impure. Spiritual. Consuming it is considered a spiritual violation that harms one's purity and connection with God. Health-related. Modern science has confirmed the wisdom of this prohibition by identifying numerous health hazards associated with pork consumption. Historical. It is a reaffirmation of a dietary law that was originally prescribed in previous Abrahamic revelations. For a Muslim, the primary motivation is submission to the will of God, which is the meaning of the word Islam. The discovered health and wisdom benefits serve to strengthen faith and demonstrate the timeless relevance of divine guidance.